Good day, I'm Lorraine Mendez and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, September 11. Government will be spending $80 million to acquire lands at key points across the island for the construction of 3 marine bases. The project is to help protect Jamaica's borders by curtailing illicit activities. The marine bases are to be located at Rocky Point in Clarendon, James Bond Beach, St. Mary, and Alligator Pond in St. Elizabeth. They'll be jointly established and operated by the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the Jamaica Customs Agency. Acting Director for Protective Security in the Ministry of National Security, Paul Henry, says the land acquisition process is underway. He emphasizes that the areas were chosen based on intelligence in relation to interdicting shipments of regular or high-security contraband. Mr. Henry says the marine bases will be used to deter, prevent, detect, and/or prosecute breaches of the Customs Act and other laws. In addition, he says the bases will be built in keeping with engineering specifications and standards of the National Environment and Planning Agency. The neediest of Jamaica's 7,000 registered coffee farmers are now able to access funds from a $60 million donation to the industry. On Monday, the Leachin family wired the personal one-off gift to implementing agency, the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA. It will benefit mostly small coffee farmers and their families.
We are going to ensure that this $60 million is expended in the fairest, research-based, empirically research-based, most transparent way, where we target those who are most needy, not just as a giveaway, but as an opportunity to begin that turnaround in the productive capacity of this industry.
The donation complements work being done by RADA and the rest of the Agriculture Ministry to increase productivity and diversify markets for coffee. In addition, Portfolio Minister Audley Shaw will be attending an export expo in China to market Jamaican coffee. Speaking at another function, the Agriculture Minister announced that the Youth in Agriculture Policy and Implementation Plan has been completed and will be submitted to Cabinet shortly. Upon approval, the policy will be implemented over a 10-year period at a cost of approximately $400 million. Minister Shaw says the policy supports government's commitment to engage youth in all sectors of agriculture and fisheries for entrepreneurship and access to land. It also seeks to empower youth through leadership and enterprise development that will enable profitability, innovation, and environmental sustainability.
This policy seeks to create an enabling environment for youth to transition and invest in agriculture and fisheries sectors along the entire value chain.
Minister Shaw was speaking on Friday at a Youth in Agriculture Public Forum in Manchester. 83% of persons responding to a survey by the Heart Foundation of Jamaica strongly support policies on the provision of healthy food and beverages in schools. 78% also support prohibiting the sale of unhealthy food and drinks in school. The figures were released on Monday by the Foundation from its Obesity Prevention Public Opinion Survey. Executive Director Deborah Chen says the public registered their support for a tax imposition on sugary drinks, with those persons agreeing for the tax to be used on programs to reduce obesity, especially among children.
We are not saying that sugary sweetened beverage is the only cause of obesity, but given that this is the largest contributor to sugar intake, we're starting at this point.
The survey shows that obesity is increasing for boys and girls in the 13 to 15 age group. The Obesity Prevention Public Opinion Survey also indicates that 9 out of 10 parents have agreed to reduce sugary drink consumption among their children. And Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton says dialogue will continue with manufacturers who in principle are in support of the move by government to ban sugary drinks in schools as of January 2019.
I think it's key for the behavioral change that we seek to include all concerned. Because let's face it, this campaign, this public advocacy is not just about behavioral change for our children or teachers or vendors or policymakers. It's also about behavioral change for those who supply the goods that we would like to consume.
And finally, the Ministry of Health is reporting that 577,300 Jamaicans are obese. This figure was released in the 2016-2017 Jamaica Health and Lifestyle Survey 3. It also indicates that 1 in every 2 Jamaicans is either overweight or obese. The breakdown shows a higher rate among females across all age groups when compared with males. Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton says the release of the data, along with ongoing public education through the Jamaica Moves campaign, will help to inform better lifestyle choices.
We have to now move it to the next level. We have to become more assertive in our position. We have to speak with confidence about what we're doing. We have to be prepared to engage those who have a different opinion and be prepared to take on our own opinion and to find common ground guided by the health and wellness fundamentals. And so in the coming year, you're going to see more stepped up advocacy supported by policy and partnerships in order to move this process forward.
Minister Tufton was speaking on Monday at the release of the Heart Foundation of Jamaica Obesity Prevention Campaign Survey. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Lorraine Mendez. Thank you for watching.